Today we are building a outdoor cat hangout. We'll see what this thing is about. These fairly large, 4-foot tall by 3-foot boxes showed up from FedEx. There are 4 of them. We're going to open it up and see what we are building today. This appears to be some kind of cat hut thing. Look at this, pet hutch. 110 inches long by 70 inches wide and almost 70 inches tall. And if the pets don't like to hang out in it, we'll use it as a little greenhouse. Grow stuff in there to keep the rabbits out. All right, it's always good to have a staging area. We're gonna open this thing up and see what's inside. Tape cut. Let's see what's in box 1 of 4. Well, looks like some metal paneling. All right, this project's gonna come with a pile of cardboard for the garden, styrofoam, we'll figure out what to do with that. We've got lots of paper, we'll put that in the burn pile, make some ash. Bubble wrap, we'll pack something with that. And then here's a pile of panels that came out of that box, number 1. We got a pile of regular panels, it looks like a door, the tarp, big bag of bolts, and do we need this? Manual. Apparently I got to open up all 4 boxes to get the panels out. It's not a step-by-step, 1 box at a time. So of course the Chinese instructions got their letters mixed up, so we just kind of had to avoid them and go our own way. So the way I like it better is to have these screens outside, but you have to have the holes on that outside also. So mixing them up, we got the door here, that panel all lines up where the screen is outside, and this would be the back where the screen is all on the outside, and the pins are all facing the same direction. But the instructions, the letters are wrong. We got this first section built. This is the front with a cat door and another door. All right, now we got the back side built. What's left to do is these 2 back panels, or these 2 panels on the back. All right, we got the walls up, and we got the shelvings in there. And then that's the door. Now we're building more. So there it is. We used the tow straps to drag it into place, and I took the little homemade tow pallet that I made under it out. That's pretty easy, just was in by a couple screws. And we put it on this old porch thing, so it's in shade. It's also got a tarp if it rains, and they're not in the mud, but they're on this little patio, and it's got grass growing in there already. That's close to the house. We could see it with all the security cameras in case there's some kind of chaos that's happening in the middle of the night. And the other thing that we did with it was on this little porch that came with the house here. It has these green board timber things. So look at that. We already got a frog inside our hut. But what I did here, I just bolted them down. And this thing is not going anywhere. So I screwed it in all the way around. Little cabinet screws, heavy duty screws for hanging cabinets. So I just bolted that in, and this thing is solid. It ain't going nowhere. And here's a little door. That is that. Maybe we get this little frog to jump out. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Ah, you silly frog. So that is that. The only thing I got left to do is these two little corners right here. So I'm just gonna get a board, a little piece of trim board, and just mount it along this bottom edge right here, and then call it a hut. Keep going. Keep going. Whoa! How the heck did he get out that? That was cool. I figured he came in through there. But that frog fit right through that grate. There's another door there. These cats gonna have it made. I got a little hammock thing here. I got I came with some extra parts, so I put an extra shelf up there that they could climb up on. There's two little cat houses that they could go into. And then we'll end up putting some other kind of like little dog houses in here for them to hide out in and mess around with. But that is it. Back door, front door, human door. And half of it is tarped, but I don't think that's gonna last long. So we'll come up with some other kind of tarp to put over this to keep the whole thing dry possibly. And then we even thought under this back porch here, so if we close all this back porch up, we could take this, open up that door, and then let them into the dirt if they want to go lay around or play under there. And then if we really want to get crazy, we could cut a hole in the floor and have them come up into the heated part. So if these cats want to live out here through the winter, they have that option, coming into a warm room or a dry room. So that's the start of bringing some barn cats to the property to take care of these mice, and maybe they'll take care of them rabbits too. Wouldn't that be swell? So thanks for watching this cat hut video build. Appreciate it. And if you got any questions on this thing, I don't know where my wife bought this from, but I could get you more information if you're interested on where this thing came from. But another thing I would add to this, we're going to put a thicker mesh on here just to keep other things from going in here. And then after the cats get what's the word, use to being out here, we'll start letting the cats out, letting them roam free. And then this little hut thing, we're gonna repurpose it into a little greenhouse. Always thinking. Thanks for watching.